Yo, 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 what up, y'all? This your boy Big Ski.
This your boy Dusty Joe.
Your boy Ray.
Hey, man, today we got a special guest in the house. Hey, guest, why don't you tell them what your name is?
Moe Z!
Moe Z in the
Come
building.
on, man.
Hey,
Right.
hey, bro, since you're new to the podcast, man, we got one question we ask anybody. Do you got anybody special in your life, and do you have any kids?
Absolutely, both. Absolutely. I got 5 amazing kids. Y'all gonna hear about them soon. And my granddaughter, they all into music. And definitely have a special woman. And y'all definitely gonna hear about her soon too. She's into music as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
going
yeah.
down.
She's an amazing woman, absolutely to the fullest.
Hey, I love that, bro. Hey, every man should have a strong woman that got their back, man.
That's right. She's definitely a strong one.
Hey, that's what I like. Hey, bro, I want to know, man, how long have you been doing music, bro?
Oh gosh. Well, I started performing and singing in 1972,
Damn, I wasn't even born.
and I started being a musician with that around 78, 79, and then I started producing and songwriting around 1984.
You've been in the game a very long time, bro.
Very long time, and 87 since 85 professionally.
That's
Okay.
dope, man.
Hey, what was the first instrument that you learned how to play, bro?
It was guitar.
Really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Absolutely. I started taking guitar lessons at 10 years old,
Mm.
and the strings on it were so tight that playing the high notes and the chords and bruised my fingers up.
Really?
And as a kid, I was like, I'm not having that.
Oh, shit.
I took the high strings off and just started playing the bass line notes
Okay.
on the guitar. So,
Yeah.
like probably within 6 months, I was playing the bass and the guitar at the same time.
That's
Really?
dope. Come on, man.
Wow. Now, do you
Yeah.
still play those instruments?
Oh yeah, and drums is my favorite. Drums is my favorite instrument. Bass, keys, alto saxophone, a little bit of trumpet, and a little bit of flute. I taught myself.
That's what's up too, man. I was gonna ask you too, man. What instrument came the easiest for you? You know what I'm saying to play? Like what?
Drums.
Oh, okay, that just came natural. Come on,
Natural,
man.
yeah, just rhythms, understanding the rhythms, and being able to disconnect my body to play different parts at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, bro,
Can't be easy.
you are what I call a real musician.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of them out there.
Right.
You
right.
are, bro. You are a threat among threats.
He's a renaissance man of music.
Yes, he
Oh, yeah.
is. Hey, because anybody that can play all those instruments and keep it together, you also perform.
Man.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Hey, when the last time you had a performance, a live performance?
Last night.
Really?
Yeah, I played with this band, Rich Hardesty Band, and they were real popular here in Indiana and Jamaica and actually all over. Been playing with him since '98. I started playing with him, and just sitting in with him really. But then I started joining the band, and I played different instruments. First I was keyboards, and then bass, and then recently started playing drums for him. So I'm back being a drummer right now, having fun.
Now,
Come on,
how
man.
does that work with your schedule being in a band?
Well, you just have to plan meticulously. It works.
Mm.
It works out.
Okay, now, as far as bands, how many bands have you been a part of, bro?
Woo. Let's see. quite a bit, from church bands to my own band. Uh, I was in Earth, Wind, and Fire for 5 nights.
Oh shit.
Oh man, come on.
I was in Michael Bolton's band for 1 night. John Mellencamp's band for 6 years. Uh, um, the Wallflowers, who's Bob Dylan's son, Jacob Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
I was with them for a year and a half. Morris Day and the Time, I was with them for a couple of months before the COVID hit.
Yeah. Hey,
Uh,
I'm glad.
Carnival.
I'm glad you mentioned Morris Day, man. I love the fuck out of some Morris Day, bro. I want to talk to you about a little bit of those projects too. But keep going with the bands though, bro, because this is interesting.
Come on, man.
Some local bands, the Stone Carnival. Oh gosh, Edwin Hawkins, gospel singer.
Yeah.
Moe Z, I was gonna ask you too, man. Do you have any siblings that does music as well?
Yeah, absolutely. My sister Keela,
Okay.
she's been with me the whole journey since we were both kids. Yeah, and she's done a lot of the things that I've done as well. Singing with Earth, Wind, and Fire, Edwin Hawkins, and Tupac stuff, and John Mellencamp. I always involved her in it because she's very talented too. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to the Oracle.
The
Come on, man.
Oracle.
Hey, man, and I must say, man, I heard a lot of Keela's work, man, and both of y'all are phenomenal, bro.
Thank you, God. God is it's a gift from God, and He has uses for our gifts, and He uses them. Believe that.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's real. Hey, bro, what inspired you to do music, Mo?
I would say my parents. My mom, she sang and played the piano. My dad played the drums and the trumpet, and he sang. And my uncle, he sang. Like their whole family sang, but my uncle, he sang with Bobby Bland a lot. Bobby Blue Bland back in the day. Sounded just like him too.
Really?
Big Bill Stewart. And rest in peace. But yes, my whole family on both sides are into music. On my dad's side and my mom's side. So everybody's like singing or a musician or rap or something.
That's like
dope,
super talented, bro. And then I heard you mention about your kids, how we're going to hear about them. Also know that your kids do music.
The kids are amazing. I started teaching them when they were young. They just took it and ran with it because, they have different mothers. 3 of them have the same mother, and then there's 2 other mothers. But the older 2, I didn't get to spend as much time putting that energy in them. In fact, the first mother didn't want my oldest daughter, to be into music like I was, because she was seeing how, the money struggle was going.
Yeah.
And so she wanted her to do something else, but she really wanted to sing, and she has a phenomenal voice, and but I didn't get to spend time with her to show her songwriting and producing. My oldest son, I got to spend time with him doing teaching him drums and how to sing, and he was with me, around the Wallflowers time when I was in that band, and got to watch me record with them in LA. And my last 3, they were around a whole lot. From going out there, being around Snoop, and where I was working with Morris Day and Snoop for Jimmy Kimmel's show, and being in that energy from their mom. She sings, so she has a lot of music going around the house, and they act, they dance, they produce music, they write music. My son right now, Quincy, is a dancer for the Indiana Fever. He goes out like in the halftime and do all that, but he has projects that's out.
Really?
Okay.
He's 17, but he got projects out. And my daughter Mia, she has projects out. My youngest son, he hasn't done anything like that yet, but he's been around all of it.
Yeah.
And he's been recording since he was a baby. And he acts and he dances and he now plays cello. So this is about to be interesting. They play instruments too.
Oh man, come on.
Moe Z, hey, it sounds like you got a great energy over there, bro.
Yes.
And I love it, bro. Because I don't get to talk to too many people that have something like that going on.
Yeah. I got a quick question.
Yeah.
How did you get into music producing?
Let's see. It was the idea of it came from Prince. When I first discovered Prince back in I don't know, like 79, 80 or something like that, I started discovering Prince. And the more I was like looking at the record credits and stuff, I was seeing that he played multiple instruments. And I was like, hey, I do that. I play multiple instruments. And I'm like, you know, and he's a little guy. I'm a little guy. And I saw that he was writing and producing songs for other people like Morris Day and the Time and Vanity Six and Dez and Jill Jones and, you know, all these different people I was seeing his name on, and hearing him musically, but he would use the name Jamie Starr. And I thought that was kind of crazy. I was like, Jamie Starr is so like the record label don't know that it's him actually doing it, but obviously they did.
Oh shit.
And so I adapted the name. Now my dad had called me Moe one day because my name is Maurice. One day he goes, "Come on, Moe," and I was like, "Moe, okay." So now I'm on the street and, you know, I'm wearing the gangster hat, little Moe on it. You know, I took it all there, but once I got the Prince idea, you know, producing, I took the Moe and I took Prince's drummer's name. His name was Bobby Z. Because I wanted to play drums for Prince. So I was like, I'm going to be Moe Z.
Okay.
And then once I became a producer, I said, I'm going to be Moe Z Starr.
Come on.
To be like Jamie Starr.
Okay.
Now, it ticked me off because when New Edition came out, their producer was named Maurice Starr. So I was just like, gee.
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
Hey, but it didn't stop you.
It didn't stop me. No, I kept going. And then I started discovering, you know, how Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis that came out at the time, and they were producers, and Jesse Johnson was producer. So I was like, producer, I want to be a producer. And then I started trying to learn what that meant, because when you're young like that, you don't know what producing is.
No, you don't.
They produced it. What does that mean? What do they do to produce it?
Yeah.
And these days, people think that if you made the music track, you're the producer.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, because they would hire people to do music tracks for them, and they would still be the producer.
It's a difference.
Come on, man. It's much more
That's
to
a
it.
little bit of knowledge that a couple of people don't know.
They don't know that, because it's all about controlling the record. The producer is the one that controls the record. He is the liaison between the artist and the record label to discuss what kind of record they're looking for. And that's in this scenario. And they find the right musicians for the job, the right recording engineer, and the right studio, the right tape to use, who has the cheapest disc, because they give you a budget to get all of this done in. And so you might hire one person to do all of the music because they're talented enough to do it. And I've been gotten like that. When I first got into the industry and I produced in my own mind this and wrote the song, It's a group called Small Change, and they
Okay.
released a song of mine called Romance.
Huh.
I went in the studio, me and this guy who was, I guess, in my manager's at mine at the time was my executive producer, my mentor,
Uh-huh.
Kenny Harris, and I mean, very talented guy. And I went in, I recorded the music. I went in and I did all of the vocals, the background vocals, the lead vocals to show them how it goes. And now I'm sitting at home. I got paid for doing that, right?
Uh-huh.
I got my little fee for doing that. I went home and I'm waiting, months go by, and I'm like, when are we going back in so we can produce these kids?
Yeah.
So I called, and the manager says, well, Kenny is in Philly right now, and he's producing them. And I'm like,
Uh.
on my song, I didn't even get to hear what the song was going to be like until it came out.
Oh, man.
How did that make you feel, bro?
Very upset because they changed a lot of the music. They kept little things that I did in there, changed a lot of the music, changed the arrangement of the vocals. I was so floored by that. And that's when I started realizing, hey, you're getting screwed over in this game.
Yeah.
You know, I went in thinking, I don't care about the money. I just want to get out there and get famous. I want to get, and then when you realize, okay, well, celebrities know who I am, and record labels know who I am, and I'm getting little money here and there, but I'm not getting my just due.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
By the time you realize it, it's too late.
Yeah. And that's where a lot of artists, they're a little naive. They go into thinking it's going to be one way, and everybody else got a hidden agenda. And before you know it, we on the tail end looking in like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Right. It's music business.
Hey, I got a question for you. Throughout the music business, have you ever got so disgusted with it and you wanted to quit?
Yeah, I did. Within the third year of being, about, let me see. I'd probably say within 5-6 years, already tired of it. Because at the time I had met Dr. Dre and Ren and Yella and was hanging out with them for a little bit, and being mentored by Dre, I met this guy who was like, man, if you do this track for me, man, I will get it to Dr. Dre, man. I'll get it to Dr. Dre, and I'm going, I can do that.
Yeah.
I just sat in the car with him.
Yeah.
Like, I can do that. I want money. They feel like they should get it free. Like, you should, I'm good enough that you should want me and put me on. And it's like, okay, but how do I eat?
Yeah.
And how do I pay for this equipment that's going to make things work like it's supposed to? How do I pay bills? That's you put your money into. Well, okay, well, you put your money into it too.
Because I was going to ask you, how do you feel about artists that don't want to invest in themselves?
I think themselves are not serious artists. They're hoping for something that don't do work. And in my eyes, this is how we get Sexy Red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, I can do something that gets attention. And the record labels go, oh, yeah. You can do it. Oh, I like that. I love it. Yes, put that out. And, it's like, am I having that? Am I having that? And it's like, nobody want to come to your show. So, and then you're upset. So, it's weird because you didn't put in the work to have the talent to make people want to come see you. You think they're just going to look at you twerking your booty.
Yes.
And that's going to make everything okay. But I guarantee you, 5 minutes of seeing somebody twerk their booty, you are not interested anymore.
Especially if they ain't got a good ass. Hey, man, you see it all the time, though, bro.
It's horrible.
Hey, bro, and as a talented producer like yourself, bro, I know you get this a lot of time where artists just want something for free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for you, I know if you did a track and you don't get the chance to do all the vocals and all that other stuff, it's like you didn't produce the track.
Right. 'Cause, yeah, that's how I always feel. And a lot of them be looking for just being able to use my name on it
Yeah,
and think that that's gonna make it happen. But I'm like, that didn't happen. Putting my name on stuff didn't make me get anything special.
yeah,
They had to hear what I did
yes,
and go build a reputation of having quality things happen. But they want to come and like even just book, like I just want to book an hour and get the song done super fast and can you mix that? Can you mix that? Mix that.
mm,
You didn't have the vibe. You fell off here. You stumbled there. You said the wrong word, but you said, "Oh, I don't care. Just leave it."
yeah,
You're not trying to make quality, and then you want to go and put it out. Sometimes the next day.
yeah,
man,
man,
Yeah.
Ow!
yeah,
And you want people to do stuff for you and make you famous. It's not gonna happen.
it's not gonna happen. Hey,
There are
now,
people with major talent that had to drag their way through and hustle their way.
that
Come
part,
on, man.
that part. Now, I heard you mention Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Is that where you get the name of the other doctor, Moe Z, the other doctor? Talk to me
It
about
is.
that.
Well, I was with Dre one day and I was just, Dr. Dre and hearing in my head, Dr. Dre. And I had been a fan of his all the way back in the race, what do they call it?
World Class Wrecking Crew?
I was a fan of his even back then. So to be able to hang out with him and he had this, fuck the police and all of that, I was just like, man, this is cool. I was like, I want to be a doctor, man. He looked at me, he said, Moe Z MD, nigga. And I went,
Okay.
Hey, come on, man.
I'm keeping that.
Man.
Real talk. The other doctor. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man,
So
just...
I changed it to a whole thing. I made it, because in my mind, Moe Z meant Mozart.
Mm,
So I made Mozart the Mad Doctor. So that's why a lot of people call me the Mad Doctor.
yeah. I love it, bro. And that's some stuff I didn't know.
Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
So getting to hear that firsthand, it's like, oh, shit.
What's the bread?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, I talked to you off the air a little bit, and I was telling you how, man, the first time I met you as being a producer for all these named people, Pac and all them, that I thought you was going to be super arrogant, and I didn't know how to come across to you. And when I met you, you was like the coolest cat, bro.
Heck yeah.
Down to earth.
I appreciate that.
Hey, man, shout out to my boy Mr. Greenleaf for making that happen, too.
Hey.
Come on, man.
The Grimies.
Hey, let me tell you the first time I met Mr. Greenleaf.
Yeah.
VIP. He was dancing with the homie D-Train.
Mm.
And I was just knowing, because, I'm short, and he taller than a mug.
Yeah, Greenleaf, he tower over all of it. Him and Hank.
Oh, man, he was grooving. And like, they would come to our shows, we would have them on our shows and stuff, and so I was around him a lot. I didn't know that I went to high school with him, and
Yeah.
I did not know his brother was his brother, because I knew Malcolm in high school. But years later, I come back to California, and everybody's telling me that he's doing beats and he's rapping and stuff. I'm like, really? And I go check him out, and he was like, I want to, give some advice, or, real humble, like, give some advice. And and like I always do, I love to give advice and help people out. I'm telling them all this stuff, and then he find out he has a degree in engineering, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, dang, okay. So he knows quite a bit as much as I do.
Yeah.
And we're bouncing ideas back and forth. But then I finally hear his tracks, and I'm like, bro, what are you asking me advice for tracks? You hard.
Hey, I love it.
Man.
Shout out to
Hey.
Leafy.
That's it.
Hey, man,
Okay.
the whole Grimy's project that you were a part of, shout out to Macalicious, too.
Yes, sir.
How did that come apart with you doing tracks for us, bro?
Let me see. I think that kind of started with when Leaf and D Train were doing 4Dub.
Mm-hmm.
When I first came back out to California, and I had always done tracks for D Train back in the day, back in like the '80s and stuff, and a couple of things in the '90s. But I thought, I'd flip up some tracks and see if I can get some hustle going, and I was like, oh, they do Raider music, okay, all right. And I sent them a bunch of them, but I think one of them got used, and then over time, Shalif started using some for the Raiders thing, but then he started making songs that wasn't Raider
Yeah.
to thumb over. And I was like, oh, that's dope. And he was like, I got this dude, and Compton, get him on it, and I think he had did one with you and then one with Macalicious or something like that, and decided to make it a group. Like it was him that put all that together. And then he started doing more tracks, and I think I had a few more I had given him over time, but yeah, he put that together. That was his brainchild.
Hey, it was funny too, because I went over to Greenleaf House and we recorded a Raider song, and then we got to talking. I met Hank and stuff, and I came home and me and wifey was talking. She was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "I think I'm in a group, but I don't know."
Yeah.
And then from there, man, the Grimies was up and running, bro.
Come on, man.
Heck yeah.
But I was like,
I said, I'm a part of that group too. I'm an unofficial member.
yes,
Come on,
sir, man.
man.
Hey.
Hey.
all the skits we did and everything, man, that they didn't get
Yeah.
to see, man, it was some hard shit. The hater block, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
What about the one they popped over the...
yeah, man. Hey, as a matter of fact, that made it into one of your videos, and we gonna show it. But right now, bro, I want to take a little bit of time to show them a little bit of Moe Z, man. So I want to play one of your videos, bro. So real.
Bet.
Hey, so at this time, y'all check this out by Moe Z. So real.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got me feeling some kind of way. Wanna feel you like every day. See the feeling we feel is so real. Yeah, got me feeling some kind of way. I wanna feel you like every day. Yeah, cause what we feel is so real. Yeah, got me feeling some kind of way. Wanna feel you like every day. Cause what we feel is so real. Yeah, got me feeling some kind of way. Wanna feel you like every day. Yeah, what we feel is so real. Nobody thought we'd make it this long. With all the shouting and doubting, telling me it's wrong. Now they see it's strong, and that you never left. You kept my back the whole time while other people slept. They thought that I would slip and let you get away. I held the love in my heart, though it was hid away. See, they underestimate love, cause yeah, it's so. On the real, I got to know you at a young age. We became big news like it was front page. Yeah, we made a little money together, but more importantly, we stuck together through the rough weather. Never mind the ups, the downs. Negativity never broke us free. We let the sounds of peace regulate the air we breathe. Music in me will never cease, cause what we feel, yeah, is also real. Yeah, got me feeling some kind of way. Wanna feel you like every day. Cause what we feel is so real. Yeah, got me feeling some kind of way. Wanna feel you like every day. Yeah, what we feel is so Some people try to sort you up, saying you don't really love me and you're gonna leave me stuck, They say I ought to give you up, cause you're gonna leave me broke. Take my stuff in a big truck, but they don't know you like I do. They must have been lied to think that I would even give a well, they all need to sit back and chill, cause what we feel, yeah. It's so real, even through the ups and downs. Enemies that come around, backstabbers, face slappers, yeah, you held it down. That's why I'm holding on and never let you go. We going somewhere soon and I'ma let you know how much I love you, though the industry is shady. And I'ma stick with you, though you get jealousy from ladies, cause they will never understand the deal, cause what we feel, yeah. It's so yeah. Get me feeling some kind of way. Wanna feel you like every day. Cause what we feel is so real. Yeah. Get me feeling some kind of way. Wanna feel you like every day. See, this music thing in me is so yeah. It ain't nothing but music. Yeah. Moe Z and D. Yeah, come on. Got me feeling some kind of way. Got me feeling some kind of way. Got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah, feeling some kind of way.
All right, now, hey, Moe Z, we just got through listening to So Real, bro. Hey, you want to talk to us a little bit about that video, bro?
Oh, that video. Okay, definitely shot and edited by and directed by Mr. Grimy. Shalif. The song came about. The concept of the song is about my relationship with music and how it's been kind of like having a wife for, many years, and you got your golden anniversary and all that kind of thing, and you have your ups and downs, and so the concept of that was like I'm married to music. So Shalif took that concept and brought that about to show me just different scenarios where I'm at the mic or holding the guitar, or just to show different aspects of me while sprinkling Tupac in there, all around in there.
I love it.
Cause I kept mentioning him in the song, so yeah.
I love it.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
bro, talk to me about working with Tupac. How was that, bro?
It was wild. Because how it came about, OG Radio from Long Beach. I was working with him on a project, and his A&R at Interscope was playing it, and Tupac came in the building and said, "Who the fuck is that?" He was like, "Oh, that's radio. That's OG Radio. He's rapping." And Pop out, and no. Who's the track? Who did the track? I love that. Who did the track? And we told him who I was, and that was on a Tuesday. On Wednesday, they hit me up and said, Tupac wants to work with you. But they did it through radio's manager, because that was the only way they were able to get in touch with me. And so he said, "You want to work with Tupac?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool."
He's like, "Yeah,
And
sure."
so, by this time I worked with so many stars, it was like Tupac, he was still trying to get his own, he was growing, but it was like, yeah, that's a cool project, I think. And they said he wants you to go to the studio and do some remixes. So they gave me 3 songs to remix. Running from the Police that he did with Biggie and the Outlaws, and Lord Knows, and From the Cradle to the Grave. And so From the Cradle to the Grave, I flipped it completely different than what it was originally, and had like a real jazzy hook on it, and I think it blew his mind that I had come up with that concept for it. The other two, I kind of just added things to the music that was already there,
Uh-huh.
and just to give it make it a little more full. And he loved the Cradle to the Grave and the Lord Knows One, but he was going through an issue with Biggie, and he was fighting to take Biggie off of the record.
Uh-huh.
Biggie and Stretch, and the label was like, "This is our selling point from this record. Like, we don't want to take him off. We want you guys to have a record together because this is going to blow you up and blow him up." And he was refusing to do it, but the Cradle to the Grave one, after he heard that, he wanted me to come to New York and do some more music with him. He wanted me to send him some demo tracks. So that was on that Thursday. And I put it together, and some other guys that I had that I was developing as producers had some of their tracks involved as well, and sent it to him. They overnighted it. He got it on Friday.
Uh-huh.
They flew me to New York on Monday. And when I got there, we were in Quad Studio, and he had already written to everything on the cassette. It was a 90-minute cassette, which is all kind of beats, all my beats, all these other guys' beats. He wrote to them all, and thought they were all from me. Okay, that's the key point here. So I went out there, and he told me, he said, "Cradle to the Grave is going to be the first single off of this Thug Life album. We had one and we pulled it back. We're using this and we're going to put it on the album." And I'm going, "Oh my gosh, okay." He said it'll be out at the end of the week. And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Okay, all right." And so we started that day recording Outlaw, because he heard that and wanted that particular one.
Okay.
And so we recorded that, and in 3 hours it was done. Like, we mixed it, and from beginning to end in 3 hours we had done it.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
And so I went back home, and I promise you, it was on the radio that weekend. I was
Damn.
like, "Oh, whoa, this is bananas."
Wow.
In the next month or so, I think it was, we came to California, and then we just hibernated in the studio.
Oh shit.
Like, I would do like maybe 2 or 3 songs a day, and while I was doing that, he had 2 other studios in the complex booked with other producers who were doing the same thing.
Really?
And he would run around and do Pac would come up with like 9 songs, 10 songs a day.
Damn.
Man.
Damn.
Work ethic impeccable.
We was like this. Yeah, that sounds good. And he was going. He get his little nap when we trying to, mix it something.
Yeah.
If not going to another room and, writing a new one. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was wild.
Come on, man.
Hey, who are some of the other artists that you work with that people kind of know of?
Tracy Spencer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I worked with her on, it was a song they released as a single called Save Your Love. And it was produced by that guy I was telling you about, Kenny Harris.
Uh-huh.
And me and my guys, we had a production team at the time called Crazy Boy Productions. And we were like the co-producers on that with him. And I co-wrote the song with him, but I didn't get no credit or the money. And so, but anyway, Tracy Spencer, it was a guy that was real hot back then doing movie soundtracks. Troy Hinton, Brandon Adams, who was in People Under the Stairs, and Moonwalker with Michael Jackson, the little boy.
Yeah.
I was working with him at that time. And that was with Ron Isley and Angela Winbush. it was on their label through MCA, and so I was doing that. R&B singer named Joey Diggs, who was real popular at that time. Let me think. Tony Basil,
Mm-hmm.
who oh Mickey, you're so fine, you're so
Oh,
Yes.
fine.
okay.
That was the first celebrity artist I worked with. Um, Let me see. Tupac, Michael Jackson, Dawes Effects.
Oh, really?
Yeah, didn't come out. And a lot of these that I named didn't come out. New Edition.
Yeah.
I did some solo stuff with Ralph Tresvant. I did a solo thing with Ron DeVoe. Hmm. Little Half Dead.
Yes, sir. Long Beach in the house.
RBX.
Long Beach in the house.
Yes. Doing Quick to Mac.
Yeah. Long Beach.
Badass. Yeah, a lot of Long Beach.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? From Long Beach, also with the beard. Used to rap Eminem.
You got me there. It'll come to you.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now, but yeah, with the just the way the industry is. Oh, Tevin Campbell,
Oh, really?
Okay.
Prince, and Tevin Campbell at the same time. It was a song Prince had for Tevin called "Halls of Desire," and I did it with another producer who was my publisher, and he did me in on it. He took the credit, but yeah. I'm just, it just explains to you, even though quite a bit of celebrity work and business that was really good like that, they got me out there. A lot of screwing over. You have to have your business together.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
Got to.
And I hear that time and time again how people actually get screwed over. And if your business not right, then there's really nothing you can do about it.
Right. I mean, you can get lawyers and spend a whole lot of money trying to get little bits of money, down. I wrote a song for John Mellencamp, which he and another great songwriter, George Green, ended up collabing and revamping the lyrics on it for John's record. And when the record came out, I didn't get no money.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
yeah, man.
I don't like. The whole idea came from me. Like most of the instruments on the song is me.
Wow.
Most of the background vocals on the song is me.
That's deep too, man.
Now,
And I rapped on it.
Ah.
A roster rap on that mug. But no, I don't get paid for that. And I have my publishing now trying to get that together, but the record ain't selling like it used to, so it's not like I'm gonna make anything good off of it.
yeah. Now, as a producer, a songwriter, a very talented person, how do you feel about artists is coming out and the producers are getting none of the credit? It's just all the artists. Like the artist did everything.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I don't like it because it's teamwork. The artist put in their work and the producer put in their work, and you make a great thing.
Yes, you
And-
do.
And whoever is working on it, but you want to make sure everybody's compensated. You want to make sure everybody gets their credit for what they do because it helps them to get to the next plateau of what they're doing.
Yes, and you're so right. And that's one of the reasons why we wanted to have you on, bro, because all these artists, they blow up and they know all of the artists, but somehow the producers or the people that made the music don't get none of the credit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You hear some dope shit, you like, oh shit, the beat is hot, but then you hear the rapper and then all of a sudden you're not worried about who did the track. It's like, no, this is teamwork.
Man.
Right.
I'm an artist.
Exactly.
I'm
In this situation I'm in, like with this album with Moe Z, I wrote and produced the songs. Because of the him hooking me up. This is how it's thought of. Him hooking me up on it. He wanted half of the publishing and half credit for producing it.
Okay.
Now I understand the part where half credit on producing it because he is telling me things that he want and don't want, and and I'm facilitating those things. As far as like writing the song though, it's like, can I not just? And then to top it off and make it worse, when they go and do press, if the person is wise enough to have read the credits and ask, so who is this Moe Z star?
Mm-hmm.
If they don't say that, it won't come up.
Oh, okay.
And on top of that, if it does come up, it's minimum. Oh yes, great guy I met, and we got in there and put it together and got something great out of it.
Instead of giving you all the props and the credit that's due.
Like he sent me the song, I love the song. We went in there and we revamped it a little bit, to my people can understand that.
Yeah.
They were having trouble with him when he was younger because Prince couldn't tell people that he produced it. So Morris took the credit, but people were like, did you really?
Yeah.
The music was so incredible that they were like, you came up with that?
Yeah.
Man.
And he had to try to prove it. Now when he went solo, the album, the songs, they weren't as Prince quality.
So they weren't on the same level.
They weren't on the same level. And even the ones that were, they were either Prince songs or this group Prince had, Maserati, wrote Jerk Out and Fishnet. But it was produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And so, because they were stronger producers than the other cats he had been using outside of Prince, they beefed it up and, oh yeah. But they were songs from the era. Of Prince. Seemed like we lost you.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to connect back. I think my signal went down. But I'm still here, though.
Okay. Yeah, he, I guess, and on those he was saying he was the producer, but they weren't as strong. And he wanted to keep that going, like show, no, my music is, I write and produce strong songs, but, you gotta also give people who really give you the juice, because they have been trying for a minute. They got with Snoop, and him and Snoop collabed on songs, and with 5150 or 5100 crew or whatever they would call Battle Cat and them. And they were cool songs. But what got people amped up is when I started, coming with my songs. But I didn't get that same kind of public love. Like when I was at Snoop Studio, people was like, "Oh, you the one everybody talk about, the genius songwriter." Genius song. You saying that about me, really?
Hey, it's the truth, bro. But that's the part that kind of upsets me is you don't get your credit. And I'm gonna tell you, me, I'm an artist, bro, and I think I'm pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be shit if I didn't have these producers on my side. So that's why I try to give credit to people. I even say their names on songs and shit that I'm recording, so you'll know who this artist is. This producer is. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my ways of trying to give back. I'm like, okay, I'm cool over here, but you don't know about this producer. They the one that made this happen.
Come on, man.
Right.
So that's why if you ever hear some of my songs, especially my newer songs, I tend to say, I give a shout out to the producer on who did the track or whatever. So now you know. Big Ski ain't shit without a Moe Z, you know what I'm saying, a Greenleaf and all that. I'm not shit without that, because y'all the people that's got this engine going. My boy Q and shit like that. Y'all the ones that got this going.
Right.
So y'all
And so
deserve it.
I hit up them and I told them, yo, when y'all advertise, can y'all please give me my credit?
Hey,
And so now what they do is beat by Moe Z Star. I go, oh, God.
shit.
hey, but the fact that they at least trying to do it, come on, give me that credit, man.
Man.
Because
At least they trying to do it now, and I love that, and they more consistent with that. But I want them to be on. I want that love too. Like
Most definitely. Come on.
they advertised one time on Instagram about this girl songwriter who wrote that song for him and Big Daddy Kane. I'm a grown man, and when they advertised the song with her, it was like with a great songwriter and mention her name and produced by something. And I'm like, I get beat by Mo.
man, hey, I know
Yeah.
that has to frustrate you, bro, on all
It
levels.
doesn't. It does. It does. But it keeps my engine going and keeps me doing what I do and keep developing people so that eventually there will be so many people that I've helped that nothing bad can be said.
Come on,
Bro.
That good has to be said. And I don't care if I'm not here to hear it. I just want that. I just want that love, that juice.
Bro, the list is long of the artists you done touched, bro, and you done helped. So eventually it's going to really pop off. They can't keep avoiding you, bro.
Real talk. Man.
You are one of the greats, and I think that people really need to hear that, bro.
I appreciate it.
And you super talented as an artist.
Thank you.
That's the part that people kind of forget too. You still an artist at the end of the day. So if you give advice, what advice would you give to somebody right now about producing, about being an artist, and about your craft? What good advice would you have to give to somebody right now, bro?
I would say the first thing is study the craft. Whatever it is, study it and try to be the best at it that you can be, no matter what it is, and be diligent and don't let things that slow you down, don't let them keep you down.
Yeah.
You get back up and you keep pushing. And I would definitely say, the second thing would be to whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you know your money path in that, how you're gonna get to the money on that, whether it's eventually or if it's right away or just a little bit of time, a week or two, whatever. Make sure that you do it by the book. Don't try to scam people. Don't let people scam you. Just be in conversation towards the victory of it all. Be in calm conversation and definitely discuss the money aspect, how it's supposed to flow. There's many ways to do, in everything you do, there's many ways to do it, but you got to find your best way, and you got to be diligent on it, and always listen to people who have experience doing what it is you're trying to do.
That's real.
That's great advice.
You can learn what to do, and you can also learn, I ain't gonna do that.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
I got a quick question for you too, man. How many solo projects do you have?
Let's see. One, I have Child Support, Mozart's Art Gallery, Almost Famous, Almost Famous 2, Drum of His Own.
Okay.
Soul Finger, and so I got 6 already that were in some way released long time ago. The new ones I'm working on, I'm taking a different path. I have a southern soul album I'm doing.
Oh shit!
It's called I forgot. I think it's called Mississippi Sun.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have a hip hop album I'm working on with a guy named Quake, and we're gonna shop a deal with that, and also try to do what you call placements, games and movies and such. But we're also gonna try to do a deal with that, and it's not typical type of what's going on today or any day. Actually, we really experimented on this album to try to make it a creative, on our own kind of energy. So some people will be like, "Oh, I love it." Some people will be like, "Man."
Hey, but we already know as artists, everybody don't like everything, but hey, everybody got their own taste.
Yeah.
And for the people that don't like it, you're going to find 10 other people that do like it.
Absolutely.
Hey, but at this time, man, I want to play another one of your videos, bro. I want to keep feeding them this Moe Z to let them see the talented side of Moe Z.
Appreciate that.
Hey, so at this time, man, we want to play the video Set Me Free.
Oh, man.
Let's run it, Joe.
Oh, man, crack it, man. This ain't good, man. I'm over here working on my moves, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'm on my turbo. So yeah. Whoa. Can you see what I see? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Nico, honest opinion. What do you think about it?
If Turbo was here right now, I'd serve that fool, boy.
No? He don't look that good. He don't even have a license.
Man, is that Turbo?
What do you think? Can we take him?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to break him up something extra crispy. Oh, hell no!
Her love's unconditional. No matter what we're going through, I'm sure of my position. So keep this thing true. Where did you come from, baby? I've been really digging you lately. Been really going through. Other girls be faking, but you there's no mistaking. You know just what to do. She makes me smile. She know how to make me smile. That's why I give her all my time. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Been waiting for that girl a while. She's always on my mind. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. I would love to tell the world what she does for me. Oh, can't keep it to myself. How she set me free. Oh yeah. Where did you come from, baby? I've been really digging you lately. Been really going through. Other girls be faking, but you there's no mistaking. You know just what to do. She makes me smile. She know how to make me smile. That's why I give her all my time. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Been waiting for that girl a while. She's always on my mind. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Her love's unconditional. No matter what we're going through, I'm sure of my position now. She keep this everything true. Where did you come from, baby? I've been really needing you lately. Been really going through. Other girls be faking, but you there's no mistaking. You know just what to do. She makes me smile. She know how to make me smile. That's why I give her all my time. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Been waiting for that girl a while. She's always on my mind. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Love and hate the same things that I do. Hate to be lied to, hate what the pride do. Love to be loved when she loved like a bride do. Here with a hug when I'm needed to be cried to. She all smiles when she here with me though. She can be the star in the back like Tito. We know we cracking like a bag of Fritos. Mojitos on an island away from people. She got a smile that warms the heart. I would hate it if our love were torn apart. Don't know if it would ever end, but from the start you had the key to my heart. You make me feel like I can rule the world. I'm probably good as long as you is my girl. You figure deal me? That's why I never let you go. I just wanted you to know. You figure deal me? Cause she know how to make me smile. That's why I give her all my time. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Waiting for the girl. She's always on my mind.
Hey yo, ain't you Turbo?
She wants to set me free.
Well, yeah, what's up, man?
She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free.
How could you be Turbo without no broom?
Well, that was back then.
She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free.
What's
Man, you can't be Turbo if you don't got no broom.
up? No, I am. Believe me.
Man, you ain't Turbo,
promise
man.
I am, man.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my home.
No, wait. Oh, no!
She know how to make me smile. That's why I give her all my time. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Been waiting for the girl a while. She's always on my mind. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. She know how to make me smile. That's why I give her all my time. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free. Been waiting for the girl a while. She's always on my mind. She likes to set me free. She wants to set me free.
Yo, man, we just got popped on. Ain't nobody popping on the grind. Man, we got popped on, man. Him and this little homie right up on us just start popping on us, man. In the face. Man, who y'all talking about? Turbo from Breaking.
Turbo? Nigga, what year is this? 1970?
You talking about the one that was in the movie with Kelly and Ozone? That was trying to save a building?
Man, he talking about with the broomstick, you know. Oh man, these talking about dance.
Yeah, man. We need somebody to pop it. I don't need the Grimies for that.
He's talking about dance. Oh man.
You still popped on us, Hank.
He's talking about dance.
Ski popped on us.
He's talking about dance.
Ski! Hank! Go get Poppin' Pierre. This little homie man pulled out with an Uzi Wade. They both did a round-up backflip at the same time and knocked Moe Z hat off. This dude named the company used to pop back in the day. Ski, he let off. He disrespected the whole hood, man. He kicked one and kicked me in the eye. Crouching dragon, breaking tiger, man. He set trip with his kneecap. This off, dog.
All right, now that was the hot video by Moe Z, Set Me Free. Hey, talk to me about that one, bro.
Set Me Free. That track is that music track is a track I was working on for Michael Jackson the day that he died.
Oh,
shit. I was taking a break from working on that music track and going to Church's Chicken on my bike. And everybody was going, no, man, not Michael, no, not. And I'm going, what happened? And they told me he died. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And of course, I said, I'm working on a music track for him right now. And everybody's looking at me like, Whatever.
Yeah.
We don't know you. You live in Indiana in the hood, talking about you working on the track. Whatever. But I really was. And about 4 years later, after he had passed, I was trying to put together songs for my Soul Finger album, and I was like, I think I'm gonna take this track and make something that would be good. That kind of feels like Michael Jackson a little bit, but my own vibe. And so that's where the concept came from. And Set Me Free. I mean, we all know what that means.
Yes, sir.
What's the only thing that sets us free?
Man.
The truth.
Man, talk to me.
So that song is about a woman who would love to tell you the truth, no matter if it's, something went wrong, something bad, I did something bad, whatever. She tells you the truth so you can be on the same page. And I had not been in a romantic situation that made me feel that. So that song was a fictitious kind of hoping to find a woman like that kind of song.
Okay.
A woman that's gonna tell me, because in my eyes it was like, women lie. They don't never tell the truth. They sneaky.
Yeah.
That was my thought process. So, I thought, if I start writing songs that project the kind of woman that I'm looking for, that I want, then maybe the energy will bring that to me. And it did.
What?
Crazy.
What?
This woman I got right now, I write songs about her right now.
Wow.
Whether it's raps or I wrote so many concepts on my Southern Soul album about her, just the type of woman she is. She ain't the one that I gotta go to that club. She ain't the one, on you about just retarded stuff. And she cooks and she's loving and helpful. And these are all things that I wrote in the song to try to project what I wanted.
Interesting.
It worked.
Hey, I love that, man. And the fact that she do music, I can tell that she supports you.
That part. She helps me come up with concepts for songs. Like even on Morris Day's album, there's 3 songs on there she helped me come up with.
That's dope, bro. And
yes.
I'm gonna tell you
too. I'm bringing her in. I'm getting her back into, she raps and she acts and she's a comedian like a mug. I'm getting her back into her groove of rapping right now.
Okay.
And I featured her on 3 songs on this album with me and Quake. So to let people know she's coming, because she got this voice that draws you in. You're like, oh.
I can't wait to hear her, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what? As being an artist, the best thing you can have is a support system.
Yes.
My wife is my biggest support system, and I actually recorded songs with my wife. I done wrote the songs, and I had her in here recording them and stuff, and it's a great feeling when we can just vibe out and have fun, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Brings you closer together.
It does. It does. Real talk. Hey, but in this video to Set Me Free, man, who was the female you had in the video?
That female is, you can do it, put your back into it. Miss Toy.
Miss Toy. Hey, also you had Turbo and them in the video, man. How did that happen, bro?
Okay, so there's a guy named Antron, who's a producer from back in the day, and he had hit me up probably around 2015, 2014 about helping him do some music for Turbo. Turbo was like you do like some George Clinton kind of funk kind of thing, and I was like, okay, I'm interested in that, checking it out.
Yeah.
So me and Turbo, we vibed because we both had worked with Michael Jackson, so we vibed on that. And actually, Antron had too. So we were all 3 talking about Mike all the time and all this stuff, and I talked him into being in my video. And he said he had this young pop locker that he was mentoring and wanted to put him in the video too. I was like, no problem, man. They both did a great job in there.
Hey, it was dope, bro.
And so I figured the last thing I needed was a really dope female co-star in it. And I knew some West Coast people was going to know who she was.
Yeah.
You know, and oddly enough, I was her first producer too.
Really?
That's deep. Come on, man.
When I worked with Ron DeVoe, he had this song called "Lifestyles of the Rough and the Sexy." It's on YouTube now too. Me and my sister, she was just tagging along with me because all I knew was I was doing the track for Ron DeVoe. You know, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know I was going to produce. I didn't know nothing. I get there and, you know, he's loving the track and had written something to it. And Miss Toy was in the process of writing to it. And her and my sister really vibed. And between the three of them came up with the concept of the song. My sister even wrote the hook. And helped me produce them. She helped me produce Miss Toy and get her to the vibe and everything. And so, you know, that was about that was 97.
Okay.
That was 97.
Okay.
And at this time, I'm living out in Indiana, and I'm in John Mellencamp's band. And next thing I know, you know, the You Can Do It video and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, they're not calling her Toy, they calling her Miss Toy.
Yeah.
Is that the same? And I'm looking, I'm like, I think that's Toy that we worked with. And it wasn't until 2013 I saw her in Hollywood. No, 2016. I was in Hollywood and I was doing, oddly enough, a release party for Soulfinger, and she was there.
Okay.
And I was like, don't I know you? She was like, Moe Z, you were my first producer. And I was like, oh, snap. I didn't know that. I thought that you knew what you was doing all the time. You know?
Yeah.
And we vibed, and we've done a few songs together, and, you know, I wanted her to do the video part, because I didn't have a girlfriend, and I didn't want to just, you know.
Just pick anybody.
Yeah. I thought it needed to mean something.
Okay.
If somebody was going to be in the video, it needed to mean something. Somebody could look at it and go, oh, that's Miss Toy. Oh, that's Boogaloo Shrimp. Oh, you know.
Hey, shout out to Greenleaf again, though, because he captured everything perfect in its essence. Greenleaf is a dope-ass video producer, man. Y'all want to fuck with Greenleaf, man.
I'm telling you, that was his concept, too. That whole video was his concept, too.
Hey, you know the funniest part of that shit? When y'all got popped on, bro, that shit was hilarious, bro.
They popped on us, man. What you talking about?
Came to get the Grimies and shit. We like, man, if y'all don't get the boy, hey, that shit was hilarious, bro. And then Greenleaf,
Turbo.
yeah, Turbo. Hey, man, that shit was hilarious, bro. But I love the video, man. Greenleaf really did that shit. Y'all came together and y'all made that happen, bro.
Yes, sir. He's a bad mother scoop.
Hey, man, for real. I love that, bro. Hey, bro, I got a question, though, bro. How do you feel about music in its current stage right now with the rappers and the singers and the originality?
Okay, the originality is kind of going out the window. Pretty much when somebody does something and it gets popular, everybody want to do their take on the same thing. And that's where the problem comes in, because I understand being influenced, and I in my young age, when I was young and I wanted to be like Prince and I wanted to be like Teddy Riley and Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and Morris, when I wanted to be like them, you know, I kind of dressed like them and I kind of wrote songs like them, and thank God that none of those came out. You know what I mean? I had songs that you think, did Teddy Riley produce this? No, no. I stole all his sounds. I mean, even when they going, yep, you know. But I think what is too easy to make records right now, so people are able to just put anything out, and if it's a funny concept or something, and it gets a lot of views, and then, you know, now they're popular, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, all you said was "Cast Me Outside."
Man,
you're a rapper, like, give me a break. But
Well,
now and then you get other people that do the same thing, like with Sexy Red, and then you got these other Sexy Maroon and Blue Sexy. It's like
Yeah.
everybody, and they got the wigs and they trying to do her, and it's like no, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Be yourself, be original. I love the people who are,
Uh-huh.
because there are people who really try to craft their music so they can be original and nobody sound like them. But it's just the ones who want to get famous real quick, and if somebody grabs and they're not the same word, they like
Yes,
that,
sir.
so you don't come out and you gonna do yours.
Yes,
You
sir.
sound like that person. Like, no, man.
Hey, you
We
know
all-
what? As an artist, a lot of people don't take time to sharpen their tools and fine tune their craft. Like for me,
Right.
I've been doing music forever, bro. I always had the lyrics, but the sound wasn't the same. It took me a while to develop my sound, to develop my cockiness that I have on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm freestyling or I just wrote it, you don't even know unless I tell you. And it's because I have a certain sound that I crafted.
Right.
And
Right.
that's by me really taking myself serious.
come on, man.
Exactly. And it's really tougher for the females because if they don't find their voice, they result to, going naked
Man.
and showing their booty. Now, and everybody would be mad if men was having their penis parts hanging out the front of their pants, but it's covered up. No, it's not.
Yeah, but it would be a problem.
That'd be a problem. But they take that, and then because men on a not a general level, but on a massive level, there are a lot of men that are visually entertained more than audibly.
Ah,
Okay, so that's how they are able to sell those records because they gonna watch the video. You know what I mean?
I'm the
The
type
girls-
of I'm the type
females,
of person.
They gonna play it in the car. The females, they gonna
Yes.
play it in the car. They gonna play it in their headphones.
Yes.
But the dudes want to see that, so that's how that sells. But at the end of the day, if you're listening for quality,
Ooh.
you got to work on your craft more to become more stand out. Like Glorilla,
Yeah.
that chick ain't playing.
No, she ain't. She coming hard, bro.
Man.
She got her own solid voice. Get 'em, Glow. What I mean?
Yeah.
She's solid on it. Some of them are out there playing. They playing with bars. It's one of the things I don't like about Drake. He plays with bars. His bars are just going by. He's, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
man. That part.
Yeah.
That's why I think
Come
that
on.
beef was important because it brought back some artistry
Man.
and it had motherfuckers like, oh shit, we can't just play.
Facts.
We got to get
Right.
serious about this.
Now, I'm going to mess everybody's head up, but I have a problem with Kendrick's record, too.
What's that?
They not like us.
Yeah, huh?
My problem with that record is he rushes the whole record. He's not rapping on beat. He's rapping before the beat comes.
Oh shit.
And a lot of people, they just listening to the popularity of it and they not really breaking it down,
Yeah.
They're not
understanding
breaking
it.
it down. Audibly, like what he said, and when I listen to the record, I got my laugh and chuckle on, but there's not a record that I can listen to on a regular basis because musically and vocally, there's not enough of work done to perfect it.
Mm.
Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life.
Yeah.
69 God. Here's 69 God. Hey. And the beat is this.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah.
There's no relief from it. There's no other than a.
Man.
You right.
I can't dance to that. I really don't want that happening. It's a lot to it, and I love disc records in the sense that you get to say whatever you got to say and forget hooks, forget the quality of it. But these are on the radio,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem.
and it's rotation. And I don't want to hear it every hour.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They
Question.
didn't do Ice Cube like that. I want to hear that on the radio.
Ooh.
I feel you, man. I ain't gonna
Damn,
lie.
I'm glad y'all said it all.
No Vaseline, one of the greatest diss songs ever.
Play that. The music on that is retarded.
Come on, man.
So,
He raps on beat.
yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
how do you see your career evolving in the next few years?
I see my career. I'm gonna be doing more artist type things, a lot more collab records. I'm gonna be doing film scoring. I'm gonna be. I'm writing movies right now. Me and my girl. We write movies together.
That's dope.
And we have a movie company that we're building, and we're going to be looking for actors, and we're going to be looking for dancers, and we're going to be looking for, we're going to build a background actor kind of thing. We're building it all ourselves to have we want to be like Tyler Perry, kind of get our own movie studio.
Okay.
But we're building it all now, the concepts, and we have some dope movie concepts, stand-up concepts. She's going to be doing stand-up. I'm going to be doing stand-up.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's something they don't know about Mo. Mo funny than a motherfucker, and I know it.
Thank you, man. Yeah. I'm doing all of the things that I want and wanted to do, and not just stick to being, I'm going to sing a track. You know,
Yeah.
or I'll come in and sing some background vocals. You know, no, I'm doing everything, and because I'm with the woman that the type of woman she is, I feel like God put us together to vibe what the things that we want and rock it together. Because that's how we do. We rock everything together.
I love that, bro.
Teamwork.
Come
I
on.
love
Teamwork
that.
is what we say every day. That's something we say every day. Teamwork, make the dream work.
That's what I was
I
finna
was
say,
gonna
and it's
say
the
that, bro.
truth, bro.
Man.
It really
And,
is. She's a great woman.
Right now, who would you really like to work with right now?
I would like to work with Teddy Riley on collabing on different records. I really would love to do it, and don't get me wrong here, I would love to do a album with Mariah Carey
Okay.
and oh gosh, Q-Tip.
Really?
Oh, okay.
The
Mariah
abstract.
Carey and Q-Tip, and me and Teddy Riley oversee the production with Q-Tip. I think that would be a retarded album.
It'll be interesting as hell, bro. Oh, I like that.
Come
Hey,
on,
I
man.
got a question for you too.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have a label. Talk to me about the label, and do you have any artists on your label?
Yes, Funk House.
Funk House.
Funk House. I named it after my high school. Big Hank named the high school Funk House.
Which is what school was that?
Long Beach Poly.
Talk to him about them Jackrabbits.
Jack Rabbit. So when I was growing up, everybody was so, geeked on the Funk House and how we was killing people with football and basketball, baseball, wrestling, everything. We was just killing them. And so when I graduated and I saw my dude PDO and Keith Clark, they had started a record label called PCA Records.
Mm.
And I was like, hey. And they had hired me to play a bass line on PDO's song.
Okay.
He was called Cool Pete back then.
Okay.
And so after that, I was like, whoa, I really want to do this kind of thing. And Clark was like my mentor in producing
Okay.
and learn how to do all that stuff. And a year later, I talked to my pops and moms, and we started up Funk House. And it started with my cousin Ronnie Love and my sister Keela. They were
Okay.
going to be the two artists. And then I got another guy. His name was Ace Man. So uh, they were going to be the artists, and eventually we started getting more and more artists over the years. And we had dropped a record on my sister. I think that was in 88, 87. One in 87 and then one in 89 where no, I got that wrong. One in 89 and one in 91.
Okay.
And the one in 91 was a remake of Respect by Aretha Franklin. And she got a write-up in Billboard about
Really?
Timothy White. And so we thought we was on our way. I was trying to get us signed to MCA Records so they could do the distribution and such. And I just kept getting called to do so many records. We didn't get a chance to even get that label off until Interscope finally was going to sign us in 95.
Mm-hmm.
And at this time, we had, of course, our family artists, and we had a few other ones, but we had brought in Tupac's manager, Atron Gregory, and Shock G, and they were bringing in artists of theirs, and we were going to get a distribution together. All of us, we were going to go together.
Okay.
And contracts on the table, lawyers there, everybody's looking at it, and they listening to the artists in this office, they listen to the artists, and all that stuff. They come in there and say, man, we're not going to be able to do the deal. We gave Dr. Dre $10 million to start his label. It's called Aftermath. I was like, shit, dang it. So at that point, my pop had given up, and Funk House had, just kind of left in the dust for a while, and I brought it back around 2003.
Okay.
And I was going to do the same thing, try to get a distribution deal and build up some artists. But over the years, I keep getting artists, losing artists, getting artists, losing artists. Everybody's impatient.
Yes.
Work up projects and they abandon it, and it's like, come on.
I'm gonna tell you one thing for artists.
Yeah.
A lot of them are lazy and they want quick money. They want everything to happen overnight. A lot of people don't want to take the time and season it or make sure it's right. They want it to happen right now. They record a song today. Hey, when we gonna put it out?
Yeah, man. So you gotta be
Exactly.
patient.
They don't know that it takes time.
Man.
And
Yes.
real artists that been in it for a while, they understand.
Yes.
Like-
People be in the background for a long time. I remember when the game got signed to G Unit, and everybody said, "Why you signed with G Unit? Why?" And nobody understood why. It's because he had been around Dre for 5 years already, and hadn't come up with a record that made Dre happy. And Dre didn't want to put him out, and he figured 50 Cent know how to do hooks, he know how to put together records. Put him with G Unit. 50 Cent will help get his record up, and then it'll blow up. So that first record blew up. After that, nothing else did.
Yeah. Which is true.
Because he didn't take the time to develop that. It's putting together songs. When you're an artist like that, it's not about how good you can rap. It's putting together songs.
Yeah, and that's true. My producer Q that I fuck with, Q, that's my brother. Me and him been working for years, and he was like, Ski, I gotta tell you, a lot of the songs are hard as fuck, but what are we trying to do with them? And he was like, every song is not necessarily gonna be a bestseller, so we need to be a little bit more strategic on what we're doing with projects. And this was like early on, so I might have had probably about 75 to 100 songs recorded, and none of them motherfuckers out. So as a young artist, I was getting impatient, but I knew better. So now when I do a song, I kind of got like a certain niche to where damn near whatever I touch, it's going to roll because I'm picking certain songs and I'm putting more into it.
And that's what I noticed about you when I kept hearing your songs. I was like, he puts songs together well. He knows there's a formula to putting songs together to make people energy capture what you got.
I didn't know it at first though, bro. I was one of those people that was impatient till I had to learn, bro.
Learn, yeah.
And luckily I had people around me that was telling me this, so my mind wouldn't get out there like, oh man, I'm a star. Why this ain't happening? I ain't no goddamn star. I'm a pupil and I'm still learning.
Right. That's how I feel. Even doing this for 40 years. That's how I feel. I feel like, yo, I'm still learning.
Yeah. And we can
Still,
always learn, bro. As long as we're willing, we can always learn.
Man.
always. It's always somebody better.
Always. Always. That's where we get them humbling experiences.
It's a dope mindset to have too, cause you only gonna grow. You know what I mean? You ready to learn more. You know.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Mo, have you ever did a show where everything went wrong?
Mm-hmm.
What happened, bro? Talk to me about it, bro.
Everything went wrong. Let's see. I can just pick one. In 2016, where I was doing my Soul Finger release party. Okay, everything went wrong. At the exact same time that I'm doing my release party, the guy who put on the event decided that he thinks it's a good idea if he let John from Truth have his release party in the back at the same time.
Wow,
Come on,
really?
man.
Just to start with. Now, and that's another artist that I had worked with, John, around 94,
Okay.
something like that. I had worked with him. And, I was like, well, he's a cool cat. Maybe they'll keep it to... no, it was rowdy. It was crazy. I had Edie Mean from the Outlaws there because we was going to rap a couple Tupac tunes just to, keep the energy, whatever. I had hired a band to play behind me, which nobody studied their parts.
Oh,
damn.
The bass player, about an hour before he was supposed to be there to set up, he said, now which one of these songs on the CD you wanted me to listen to?
Oh, shit.
I said, the whole CD, bro. We doing a show. He hadn't learned none of it. He got up there and faked it. The drummer, he was a little bit more on his game. He had listened to the songs and practiced with us. The two keyboard players practiced with us. Nobody else had. None of the singers. And then all the singers called off at the last minute. One saying she hadn't studied the songs. The other saying she wanted money to do the gig, and I had already told her this is not a paid gig. This is for us to get our feet wet and get going.
Yeah.
More shows. It just works. So they didn't show up. I had the backing music with extra stuff on it on my phone and plugged it in through a thing so the drummer can hear the click in one ear and the music in the other ear.
okay.
But that cable went short. So several times throughout it, he lost the signal and couldn't stay on beat.
Oh, shit.
And while the music is playing, while I'm singing one song, somebody makes a phone call and calls me while the music's playing through my phone. So the phone's ringing now. While I'm singing, the phone is ringing through the speakers.
Wow.
Now, there was no PA set up. There was no, we're going to mic the drums, we're going to mic this and run it through the PA and get a sound check, da-da-da. They had DJ equipment
Okay.
with really small speakers, not no subs or nothing. A DJ mic with no EQ. The lighting. They only had one set of lighting, and it was this weird lighting. So they just kept it dark. Oh, it was a nightmare, bro.
Bro, it sounded like it was. I think
And
I
didn't
was still
get
dreaming.
paid. And I was supposed to get paid from people paying to get in the show.
Yeah.
I didn't get paid, and the lighting guy that I hired couldn't get paid. And John had a great time in his.
Oh, man, I would have been sick.
But that's just some of the things that can happen. But yeah, people don't put together shows for the right reason. And when they don't do it, they skimp on certain things. And, they say stuff like, well, you can perform if you pay us $25. Or
Yeah.
sell 30 tickets. Well, it's all about money.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not about putting on a good show. So yeah, that can happen.
Damn. Hey, man, at this time, man, I want to play another video that we had by you, bro. It's called Wallflower. You all right with that?
Bet, yep.
Hey, run it, Joe. Run that Wallflower.
She's faced the hardest time you could imagine. The many times her eyes fought back the tears, Lord knows. And when her youthful world was about to fall, each time he slung the shoulders, fought the weight of all the fears. And a sound that no one hears still rings in midnight silence in her ear. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her tear, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a fleeing, gentle flower growing wild. And if by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for all time. And if I'm allowed just one possession, I would pick her from the garden to be mine. Hey, baby. Be careful how you touch her. She will awaken, sleeping on the freedom, all that she knows, Lord. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always paying for a debt she never owed. And the silent wind still blows, but only she can hear. So she would. Let her cry, 'cause she's a lady. Oh, let her tear. Oh, she's my child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free, gentle flower growing wild. She is my flower growing wild. Oh, she's my flower. She's growing wild, y'all. Yeah. Sit down, baby. And let me rap to you for a second. See, I know you have it hard sometimes. And when you feel like you do, well, you can call me. 'Cause see, I'll be somewhere around. Not only that, but I'll be your bridge over troubled waters. The reason why I say this, baby, is 'cause I love you, girl. I love you so much. Oh, sometimes I can't even explain. You're like a flower that blooms in any season. So that's why you're my flower, baby. You're my flower. Oh, baby.
Hey man, now we back, man. Wallflower is a banger, bro, and I love how Greenleaf again. Shout out to Mr. Greenleaf. Put you in all those fucking screens, bro, showing you playing these instruments. Do you really play all of those instruments?
Absolutely.
Bro,
Played them all on that song. Yep.
that was the dopest shit I ever seen. I'm like, what the fuck?
Thank you, man.
Hey,
That's a song that my dad always wanted me to remake. He liked the version by New Birth,
Uh huh.
and he always wanted me to remake that song. So I remade it for him, and to put it on my Soul Finger album. But actually, when I recorded that song, and this is gonna flip you out, I recorded that song when I was 30.
Okay.
Okay.
And I recorded in 96, 97. And
Nice.
I kept it all these years, and Pops was like, "You gotta release that. You gotta release that." And I was but at the time that I shot it, I think my pops had passed away, and I had gotten divorced, and my kids had moved away, and like so I was in this depressed state. And I remember going over to Shalif's house, and I was just sitting there chilling and talking with him and talking about, man, I need to get back into it, man. I need to get things going. It's crazy. And he was like, man, we can shoot a video to that Wallflowers video today. And I shot the video and what I had on that day.
And went in.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
but it was dope, bro.
hey.
First time I seen something like that, it was dope, bro. The whole concept, the song, everything, bro. My hat off to you, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
How do you handle creative differences with other artists or other collaborators?
What's the first part you said?
How do you handle creative differences?
It's a touchy area. With some people, it's very easy. If you have a creative difference, and it just depends on how you talk to each other and display what it is that you have an issue with, because anything can be talked out. But if someone takes the attitude like, pretty upset, it can be bad. Like one time, I was in the studio and was supposed to work with Big Daddy Kane for this movie, Panther soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in there and he's looking for records. He's looking, where's the records? Where's the turntable? Like, what are we doing here? And I had my SP12 and my Moog and my, because I create the music. I can make it sound like whatever, but I didn't do much sampling at that time.
Okay.
And he got mad. And instead of saying, like, let's get somebody over here and we can go through some samples, he walked out the session. Said,
Oh,
"What the
man.
fuck is this bullshit?" And walked and left me. So I'm just like, so I'm not going to get paid for this?
Oh, wow.
He just left.
Damn.
And, the same soundtrack, I worked with Yo-Yo on it. Me and Keela worked, produced her on there. And we also, me and Keela produced Tupac on that soundtrack, Throw Your Hands Up. That's one of the ones she helped me produce for him.
Hey, that's super, super dope. Hey, man, we kind of winding down, though, bro, but we got this little part of the show, bro, we call Gripe of the Week. A gripe of the week is anything that happened to you this week that kind of pissed you off and you want to talk about it. We're going to start it off with Joe. Hey, Joe, man, you got a gripe of the week this week?
I sure do.
Talk to me.
You ever had your lunch stolen?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my gripe of the week.
What happened?
Motherfucker stealing your lunch at work.
Bro, that happened to me before at the same job, and I fuck around and put some X-Lax in some shit, bro. I'm like, it's going to be a shitty situation around here. I'm going to know.
Oh,
Put
man.
a decoy in that
I was pissed off. I talk shit to everybody.
As you should, man. You thinking you going to eat and your food going? Man, that'll be my gripe of the week, bro. I'm hungry.
You know what, though? At the end of the day, I was like, you know what? Maybe somebody was hungry.
Motherfucker, you was.
I know I was, but you know what? I know I was, but how does that saying go? Maybe somebody needed it more than I did.
I hear you.
Right.
I just let it ride.
Okay, you better than I am, Joe. It'd have been some knuckle sandwiches around it. Somebody would have ate, but it would have been knuckles.
Yeah, after all the shit talking and all the fucking frustration and everything, I just threw my hands up and I was like, maybe somebody needed it more than me.
Ooh, I'm not. My stomach ain't growling today, Joe.
Well, after I walked to 7-Eleven and everything, that's when I got over it.
Okay.
Come on, I hear
Hey,
you.
Moe Z, did anything happen to you this week you want to talk about, bro?
It's pretty similar, actually. Me and my girl, we went to Subway. We were starving. We had money rationed out to pay for that and take care of other things, you know. We go there, we get our food, we get back home, and the food is not prepared like we asked.
Oh,
Not only was it not prepared like we asked, they didn't do it like, you know, put the stuff on it that we needed, but the stuff that was on it was wilted.
Oh, shit.
And the steak was cold and like hard.
Yeah, I'd have been pissed.
Didn't put no lettuce on. I mean, oh yeah, and we tried to go back up there to get the money back.
Yeah.
They act like we ate all of them.
Oh, come on, man.
No, we took a bite off of that. No. Come back and see the manager.
I will.
Man.
Yeah, we wanted to, but doggone it. A lot be going on, man. We didn't make it back. We still got 2 sandwiches. We're gonna take it up there. Right?
Oh, yeah.
We still want our money.
You goddamn right. We paid for it.
We paid for it. We showing you we only ate this much. We want our money.
Real talk. Hey, Ray, man, you got any gripes of the week, bro?
Man, yeah, I got a gripe for the week, man. Honestly, bro, I just been having bad luck lately.
Talk to us, man.
Man, it's crazy, bro. Like, I've been getting blessed, too, in the same sense. But, you know, just as far as this whole situation of moving stuff, man, I'm moving TVs in my house, and I went through 2 TVs, bro. And I finally got one in here, you know, put it on the wall and everything. But the 2 TVs, man, I ended up moving them, got them to the house, everything, man. And get in there, turn it on, and the TV don't even work. Yeah, I'm like, yo, come on.
Yeah, I'd be pissed off,
man.
Hey, you know, with me, man, my gripe of the week is this, man. As a man, I hate to be disrespected.
Yeah.
And I got neighbors around where I stay that it feel like they disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I walk outside, motherfuckers walking across my grass, or they pulling up in front of my house with trailers and shit like that, hopping out like, man, move your shit.
Come on.
Last night we had a block party over here. I come home and somebody blocked in my driveway. I can't even get my cars in the garage. I'm like, what the fuck? It's disrespect. A man can only take so much, and if you keep pushing that button, shit gonna erupt. That's all I'm saying.
Man, come on.
I can only take so much. You bend till you break.
Yep.
Man, that's real.
It.
Hey, but Moe Z, man, before we get up out of here, bro, you want to give anybody your social media where they can reach you at?
Absolutely. I'm on Instagram. Look for Moe Z Star. MoeZStarr. On Facebook, I am L. Maurice Stewart. My website is mozmd.com, and my YouTube page is Moe Z.
Hey, you want to give a shout out to anybody as well?
Oh yeah. I definitely like to give a shout out to my baby, Moe Z.
Yeah.
There you go.
She hear me in the other room. Send a shout out to my kids, my granddaughter. Love you all. My sister, Mr. Greenleaf.
Yes, sir.
The Vicious Macalicious.
Hankster the Gangster. Charlie Tuna.
Yep. And everybody out there who love good music.
There you go.
Hey,
Shout out.
Mo, this is the first time, but it ain't the last time, brother. I definitely want to have you back on. Maybe we come up with some more stories or something like that for you to talk to us about.
Yep, and we'll be back to talk about me and your album coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we did you say that? Say it again.
We're going to talk about me and your album coming up.
Hey, so y'all get ready for that. Hey, but one question I got to ask you, though, Moe Z, before you leave. One question I got to ask you. How do you feel about leasing tracks?
Not a fan.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of in the mind state of like when I make something, I want it to be like for somebody, and and create that energy off of that. But like I'm for money purposes, it probably something that is you know good. Listen to a bunch of different people who don't care about making this and making that. But I'm just in a different mindset. I would say my music is to get out there and people to enjoy, not to be like just play it at the crib or for my friends. And then somebody else perform. You go to a performance and somebody else got the same beat too because they bought it.
Yes,
man. Or they leased it.
And I had to ask you that question because me and one of my other producers, me and him had a talk, and he struggled with the same thing too. He was like, my worth for my music is different. I don't want everybody on my shit. I want certain people on it that I really design it for, that's going to really take it to heart and make something of it. And he was like, it kind of cheapens it when everybody have it. It's not special no more.
No, exactly.
And that's why I had to ask you that, bro. Because a lot of producers don't want to lease. They don't want to do shit like that. They making something special.
Right. Exactly.
Hey,
you want to do it like you grew up, like what you grew up seeing. Like you grew up seeing people make a song and then it's put out and it's them.
Yes.
But, But you remember we did have a period around the early 90s when several songs had the same music.
Yes, sir.
I got the back one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, but
yeah, I think that they started trying to make it acceptable from that point, but nah.
Yeah, it does cheapen the thrill, bro. And I'm the type of artist, I like originality. I want to know that I'm the only one with this. I won't hear it with other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask you that. But, bro, we not going to keep you. But thank you for coming on, man. This is season 8. This is our first episode with Moe Z in the building.
Come on, man.
Hey, this is a great way to start us off, bro. We appreciate you for taking the time to hook up with us, bro. And we definitely want to have you back on, bro.
Absolutely, bro. I appreciate being on there, man. And I hope you guys keep this going, man. You got a good thing going.
Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, but today, before we get out of here, Joe, what we got going on, man?
Oh, on Sundays, we got the Dusty Joe Kickback Show from 5 to 9. For the first 2 hours of the show, we play oldies.
Uh-huh.
And the second half, we play nothing but Latin hip-hop.
And that's on what, Joe?
Big Ski Radio, Live 365.
Hey, so y'all tap in, man. We playing the best of hip-hop and R&B. We got uncensored hip-hop. Also on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we got indie artists where we play all the indie artists, all of the homies out there trying to give them some shine on our radio station. And then we have other shows. So, man, y'all please tap in. We got music going 24/7. And starting back today, I got off my ass and put the podcast back on. So every Sunday at 2 o'clock, we got the Anything Goes podcast on Big Ski Radio. So y'all tap in, have some fun.
Come on, man. Tap in, y'all.
Hey, Mo, thank you again, brother, and we'll holler at you soon, bro. I love you. Hey, and I can't wait till we get to work, bro.
Absolutely. Soon.
That's right. Hey, this has been another episode with your boys, man. I'm Big Ski.
Dusty Joe.
Your boy Ray.
And who did we have in the house?
Moe Z!
Moe Z in the building. Hey, Long Beach, stand up. Hey, we'll holler at you soon, bro. Love you, man.
Love.
All right, love you, bro.
Man.
Love y'all.
All right, peace.